Ben here at day 2 of C2E2. We are here with Israel Idonije,
That's
right?
it, yeah.
You like to go Izzy? Is Izzy cool?
Izzy's perfect.
So what brings you to C2E2?
Yeah, we've we do some comics. So that's this is our sixth C2E2. We do a comic called The Protectors, and then we do also a kids book called The Dream Kids Adventures. And yeah, it's just we were wanting to tell stories that our families, our kids, and the people that we love would enjoy reading. And on the Protector side, I always wanted to tell the story of the athlete, wherein their ability in sport was a byproduct of this greater gift that these athletes were given that they didn't know they had.
Okay.
So I took 3-4 weeks. I kind of created this universe, and we were fortunate to get Ron Mars on board to help really craft the characters and craft the storylines, and just to tell this really cosmic story about these athletes that were really created or gifted to do more.
So now, is that coming from a place where you wanted to be a superhero? You always dreamt of it?
Yeah, absolutely. I always wanted to make my world better. I always felt that my purpose was to do more.
Yeah.
And then, was fortunate to get an NFL and have this platform where, as athletes, a lot of people would look up to us and look up to me. So, that story always connected the world of being a hero and the world of being an athlete and someone that people looked up to. And I wanted to connect that in a great story that had strong messaging that was positive.
So I know that you said that you want to be your own superhero, make the world better. Now the kids book, I was reading a little bit about that, and talk to us a little bit about what that's about.
Yeah, so it's really more so now than ever in the world we live in. I think the world needs more love. At the core of everything, when you come from a place of love, you can actually solve a lot of issues. And I think teaching love from a very young age was important. So I wanted to just tell a series of stories where these 6 characters that go to this elementary school, tackle these life issues. And we wanted to kind of kick off the series with these little poems that I wrote that were love-centric. So I love me, loving self. We have I love numbers, I love letters. Then we added I love football, basketball, dance. And that series will just go on forever. But the characters are amazing. And it's just a really fun and light way to engage and hopefully teach love.
Yeah, because I was taking a look at one of the books right now, and it was just teaching about self-confidence, just liking every aspect of your body. And to me, I think that's really cool because, like you said, it starts off at a young age. The older you get, I think the harder it is to kind of build that self-confidence.
Yeah.
So I guess, are you just trying to get this out everywhere? Are you just trying to get everybody to look into it?
Yeah. So on the Dream Kid stuff, we're focused as an educational piece, but we want to do that as an undercurrent to a great story. So we're looking now, we're looking to do some interesting stuff in the animation side, just to make it a fun story.
Yeah.
But then we'll have segments where we'll teach numbers and teach letters, and then we'll tell cool stories. And the core of each Dream Kids Adventure episode is set in a thought process or a dream where the kids fall asleep, and then you go into this dream world where they can fly, they can go to the moon, they can literally do anything because it's about your imagination. So that'll be the episodic stuff. And then the characters will also, hey, let's learn our numbers, let's learn our letters, let's learn different things.
So with the 2 different comics, 2 different demographics, is there one that you prefer to work on, or what do you like about each?
Oh man, the Protectors is my baby.
Yeah.
That is really, where it all started, and to have really in 2007 was I want to try to do something. To the initial vision was just to have one comic book that I held and I could flip through, and to now, have 6 completed issues, be now working on our 2nd story arc. I just remember getting in the first one and flipping through the pages, and I was like, oh my God, we did it.
So do you ever run out of ideas for superheroes or abilities or anything like that? Or
no. I think just the way the story's been positioned, there's so much that we can do. There's a lot of space for us to grow the universe and the characters. I mean, we haven't even gotten into telling backstories and all these different things. There's a lot of content for us to create, and the good news is we have a monster in Ron Mars who can help us. Who can help us kind of just. I mean, this is my first. I'm the rookie on the team, I always say, but to have a veteran guy like that who can kind of craft. Even when we started, we had 12 characters. Ron came out and said, "Hey, let's cut this down, to the first like 6, so people can really kind of find a character they love and connect with the character." Having that kind of, advice and counsel and guidance.
So you said that you were going to be a rookie and you've been partnering up with Ron. I guess what's the most exciting thing, or what's the most interesting thing that you've learned?
I mean, it's like all things. I mean, one, it's a tough business, especially in the print side. So just that whole lesson, you start off, it's a great story, the artwork's great, the messaging's great, like all the team is behind it is like, but still there's still the business aspect that has to be executed a certain way, and certain things that need to be put in place. So you just learn all those things, and I wouldn't say any really big shockers, because I came into this, I'm ready to learn.
Yeah.
So it's just, we've just been learning along the way, and we have just some really exciting things 2018 that on the Protector side we'll be able to share. And then on the Dream Kids, that's actually been, I think, because it's kids and it's educational, that's been the interest around that has been like,
oh yeah, I was looking at it, I was like, this is so cool.
Yeah,
like you are your own superhero in your own right.
Yeah.
You're leaving the world better than you left it.
Yeah.
So I mean, where can people find out more about you, or more about what your ideas are and what you want to accomplish?
Yeah, so you can go to dreamkids.com and follow the universe and the stories of our characters there with a Z, dreamkidswithaz.com. Okay. You can follow us on social media. Me personally is Idonije at Idonije, and let me know your thoughts on the books, on the stories, and we love hearing feedback.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to talk to us. Ben here from Dreamt Realities, day 2 of C2E2. Later, guys.